The Philadelphia Eagles lose again, and the first thing that came to a lot of my Eagles subscribers' minds was, is it time to start up the tank? Is it time to put those keys in and rev up those engines to maybe get a top 5 pick? I don't think so. I think there's some good things to take from this game as well as some bad. So we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So the Philadelphia Eagles have taken another L, this time to the hands of the Chargers, 27-24. It was a really good game, if I'm being 100% honest. I actually did my first full live play-by-play, so if you guys haven't watched that live, go check it out. Let me know how I did. We'll try and get better as the days go on, but it was tough, man. It was tough to sit here and watch the Philadelphia Eagles just continuously do the same things that kind of get themselves in trouble, whether it be on the defense being a little bit too cautious, whether it be the offense becoming stagnant at some points, not running the ball when they should. It was definitely frustrating, but you know, there was definitely some good things to look at, and I think that game-tying drive is something that we want to look at, right? I think Jalen Hurts, I'm very critical of Jalen Hurts, but I think that was one of, if not his best drive of the season. Being able to get that touchdown to Devontae Smith, I think it was like a 28-yard throw to Devontae Smith. Being able to just, you know, a lot of those runs where the pocket broke down and he was able to get that first down. Joey Bosa was running basically wide open, wide free, left unblocked, and he was able to go make a play and get us a first down on a very, very needed third down conversion. So all things considered, Jalen Hurts played a way better game than, you know, probably even the stats will say. I know he was able to get, you know, a good amount of yards in the air after a little while. The second half kind of took it up a little bit. And this running game looked really good. You know, there was definitely some throws that I wish Jalen Hurts could have connected on. That last drive really gave me some hope. And I was actually kind of looking forward to hoping that Jalen Hurts got back on the field. And I think that, you know, the Chargers going for it on fourth down gives a little bit of a nod of confidence to Jalen Hurts that, hey, these guys didn't want to see you come back out on this field. And they didn't want to give you that, you know, 1 minute and 40 seconds to try and come back and win this game. So, I mean, that gives me a little bit of confidence that they probably saw something in Jalen Hurts this game that they were like, let's not even give him a chance. That he was making plays. He was definitely making plays. I know I kind of bashed him on the post game that I was talking about in that, you know, live show, but I am still very concerned with his attributes, with his mechanics, with what he's doing on the field. I don't think he's nowhere near consistent enough. But this was, that drive especially was the flash I've been waiting to see. So if we can harness that, and get his accuracy up, if we can get his decision-making up to a high level and to a consistently good level, maybe we have something there with him. You know, I do like the utilization of the running game, especially early on in the game. I didn't necessarily love all of the shotgun plays that we ran, but it was a good game. It was a game that we could have won. We were right there. We got down. We didn't, you know, we didn't get down on ourselves. We didn't push the panic button as far as this offensive play calling goes. Losing Darius Slay was huge towards the end. You know, I mean, and we stopped them on some of these plays. You know, a 4th and 1 is very hard for any defense to stop. I think they were 1 of 3 on their 4th down conversions. They got it when they needed to. You got to give credit to the Chargers. The Chargers are not a bad team. Keenan Allen is not a bad wide receiver to get cut up by. But there's so many things you can look at this game and just say, if Gannon was a little bit more, you know, aggressive, if this offense would have ran the ball more under center. I felt like we were getting stuff done under center. One of Jalen Hurts' biggest throws was under center. So it's like you had something working, and I just felt like they kept on wanting to get away from it. They kept wanting to get cute with all these shotgun plays where you just didn't need to. It'll be interesting to kind of look back at this game because Nick Sirianni was peeved all game. He was very, very upset all game. So it'll be interesting to look back and see what he was really yelling at these referees for, because there was obviously something going on. And honestly, I hate calling out refs, but there was a lot of no calls that it just didn't make sense. There was a push off by one of their wide receivers that wasn't called, that brought them up into the end zone. Into the red zone. And there was a lot of plays that I just felt like were ticky-tack calls on us. One being the holding by Darius Slay. I kind of felt like they were both tripping up, both kind of using each other as leverage to just try and get back up. And it was an uncatchable ball. So, I mean, we can nitpick every little here and there thing. The overall statement of this game is that the Eagles have a team. The Eagles have an offense that can be utilized and can be consistent. We put up good amount of points this game, and we were getting good drives. We had about 3 different 10-play drives. That's huge. That's huge confidence to build upon. Hopefully Darius Slay comes back. That's the biggest thing right now. That's the biggest thing right now. We got to see if Darius Slay can come back. Zach McPherson didn't do terribly, but it is what it is. Look, I mean, I'm not happy about this game. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not excited about this game, that we lost this game, but there are some glimmers of hope throughout this game, so hopefully we can build upon that. You guys let me know what you're thinking. Who do you blame, man? I mean, who's to blame? Who in the end of it all, who was to blame? Who do you put the loss on this week? Because I know everybody's got to have somebody to blame, so who do you guys blame? But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace!
Everywhere, this is for you.
Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.